Hello and good evening. You are watching Politics Insight with me, Ibrahim Umarwasi. Tonight we begin in Asia, where diplomacy meets drama. And one man is once again at the center of it all, Donald J. Trump. The 47th Asian Summit in Kuala Lumpur kicked off on a high note Sunday, as President Donald Trump touched down in Malaysia, greeted by traditional dancers and the nation's Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. In a moment both theatrical and symbolic, Trump joined the dancers with his signature moves, a gesture that drew applause, laughter, and of course the cameras. Beyond the color and calligraphy, this visit carries serious diplomatic weight. The US president's agenda included overseeing a Cambodian-Thailand ceasefire, advancing trade negotiations, and discussing regional economic security with Asian leaders. The highlight, the signing of the Kuala Lumpur Peace Accord.
Today, the Prime Minister and I signed a major trade deal between the United States and Malaysia, and together we took part in the signing of a historic peace agreement ending the hostilities between Cambodia and Thailand. We're calling it the Kuala Lumpur Peace Accords.
A historic declaration between Thailand and Cambodia, brokered under Trump's watch. The accords promise demilitarization of borders, prisoners exchanges, and even joint economic zones to rebuild trust where bullets once flew. In a surprising twist, Cambodian Prime Minister Huang Manet went on as far as nominating Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize, praising what he called decisive American leadership in Southeast Asia. But in typical Trump fashion, the US president couldn't resist a gap. During his press briefing, Trump lashes out at the United Nations, saying they should be doing what I am doing, making peace, not speeches.
I won't forget that day because it was one of the first wars that I got involved in, and I love doing it. It's like, I shouldn't say it's a hobby because it's so much more serious than a hobby, but it's something that I'm good at, and it's something I love to do. The United Nations should be doing this, but they don't do it. They don't do it. They turned off my teleprompter when I made a speech. I had to make a speech without a teleprompter. They're good at that. The escalator wasn't working too well. It came to a complete halt. But
a bold statement, one that will no doubt echo in diplomatic cycle around the world. Say what you will about Donald Trump, love him or hate him, the man has once again forced the world to pay attention. And maybe, just maybe, he's teaching the world order a new dance step in global diplomacy. What do you think? Is this genuine statesmanship or political showmanship? Drop your thought in the comments. We would love to hear from you. And remember, don't just watch, engage. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button to stay with us right here on Global Insight, where the story never sleeps. And from Malaysia, the American president's diplomatic dance moved northeast to Japan. But this time, the music changed, the rhythm, a mix of ambition, nostalgia, and risk. Aboard Air Force One on Monday, President Donald Trump made yet another headline-grabbing move, this time not with a handshake, but with an invitation. Trump called on North Korean leader Kim Jong-un to meet him, saying he was ready to extend his 5-day Asian tour if Kim agreed. The overture recalls their earlier summit, the handshake in Singapore, the walk on Korean Republic moment that once hinted at a thaw in decades of hostility. But today, that warmth is chilled by recent missile tests and stealth nuclear talks.
I haven't mentioned it, I haven't said anything, but I'd love to meet with him if he'd like to meet. I got along great with Kim Jong-un, I liked him, he liked me. If he wants to meet, I'll be in South Korea.
Extend your trip in order to try to meet?
Say it.
To extend your trip in Asia in order to meet with him?
Well, I hadn't thought of it, but I think the answer would be yeah, I'm not sure. It's our last stop, so it's pretty easy to do. Yeah, I would do it.
US officials hinted that sanctions relief might be a bargaining chip, though Pyongyang remained silent. Meanwhile, South Korean officials are cautious, calling a near-term summit unlikely, citing logistical and agenda challenges. Yet, in a typical Trump twist, just minutes after saying he wouldn't meet McKinney, he declared, "I got along with Kim Jong-un. I like him, he like me. If he wants to meet, I'll be in South Korea." Once again, Trump played chess where others see checkers. The question is he reaching for peace or reaching for headlines? Either way, every move he makes keeps the world watching and guessing. What's your take? Is Trump rebuilding bridges or replaying old tricks? Let us know in the comment below. We read every thought you share. And if you haven't already, hit like, drop a comment and subscribe to stay with us on Politics Inside. Here, we don't just tell the news, we decode the power behind it.